Okay, Butch, let me ask you an important question. You have hardly anybody that's truly trained as a technician, and then a person, you and your employees that are highly trained. What is the difference between a highly trained technician that does a maintenance and the general average or common guy that's just out there fixing equipment and saying he's maintaining? What's the difference?
Training is very important for no other reason than identify the equipment you're working on and its particular special needs. Training basic service techniques would be to clean a filter, check the condition of a coil, and clean it. And beyond that, they wouldn't go much further. But a piece of equipment like this one, which is a geothermal, ultra-high efficient piece of equipment, also has a condensate pan within the unit that you cannot just simply wash out or rinse out. It has a special sensor in it that if it's not properly cleaned, something as simple as a spider web can cause this equipment to fail and not operate until someone comes out and checks that. It will think it's full of water when it is not. It's a very simple thing, easily missed.
Okay, so there's probably, I don't know, 50, 60, 80, 100 different kinds of pieces of equipment, and so a highly trained person is going to know the difference and know how to operate it differently? How is it?
A properly trained and educated technician will know the difference between a geothermal piece of equipment, a residential gas furnace with an air conditioner, or if it has a heat pump, and what service procedures are going to be applied. Some of the proper techniques involved in maintaining equipment involves more than just changing a filter. Electrical connections need to be checked to make sure they are tight and not loose. Loose connections can burn out circuit boards. It can burn out compressors and or the motors. Whether a system has other accessories, such as this system that has a steam humidifier. This particular humidifier requires other techniques and other procedures in servicing and maintaining it than a bypass humidifier, for example. With the changes taking place in our industry, the use of electronics and complicated controls is becoming more and more prevalent in our industry. This unit here, for no other reason than installation, requires certain settings on this processor board so that you can tell it where it is installed, so that it knows what size of equipment it is, what its distribution system is, ductwork wise. All of these need to be performed and done by properly trained personnel. Again, our industry is advancing so much today with the changes in refrigerants and the common use of electronics. Certification and proper service techniques are very important. Here we have a piece of geothermal equipment, and notice the controls and the circuit boards. There is actually a microprocessor with this in this unit to control its operation. Not just anyone can work on this without the proper education and the proper skills. It is extremely important to service and maintain it properly. Without the proper training applied to the equipment that you're working on, you're not going to give good service.